Hey there all, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to make this cool matrix effect only using HTML and CSS. Let's get started. So first of all, we start with our HTML file, which I have here, and it's pretty simple. We have a main div with the class name of container, and then 4 more divs for the lines. And for now I'm just sticking with 4 lines, and they are called, well, as you guessed, it has a class name of line, and then each line should have L1, L2 and L3 as its secondary class name which will come in handy later. And finally an H1 tag where I just written some text, and here it's called enter the matrix. Alright, and then also a BR so that it will break after the. So if I just remove BR, there we go, it just sticks together. So if we put BR, it looks a bit more clean. Alright, that's it for our text, HTML file. I'm just gonna close this. Alright, now I have normalized everything, and then in the body I have given background black and 100 ph height. Actually it should be on top, X and Y, just for making the code clean. So only if the height is set to ph, the display flex vertical centering will be working. And yeah, I've already centered everything right here. And also I have changed some styling on the H1. I have changed the font family to monospace, which gives you this cool text, and then gave it a color green, and text shadow, which is a glow that you can see here, to 5px, to x and y offset, we don't need them, and then blur radius 5px, and then green. Alright, now I just want to give one more thing, letter spacing, and that is gonna be 10 pixels. That's a bit too much. Alright, 8px is good enough. Alright, now let's move on to our container, or actually we need the container to be right here, because the H1 comes under the container. So that container, it's a good coding practice to do that. Whatever comes top on this element should be written on its top in the CSS file. Alright, now I am just gonna give it a width of 100 ph, 100%, so that it will take the 100% of the width, and height is also 100 ph, 100%. Alright, and I'm just gonna use the display flex right here, copy and paste it. If I remove it right here, there we go, we don't need it. So basically when we have so many things in one container, I will always put the display flex centering thing on the container instead of the body. Actually putting the display flex on the body is not a good practice, but I just do it for my short videos. But we still need the 100 ph, because when we specify the height and width, the container is referring to the body. Okay, now we need to style our lines. So lines, I'm gonna put it right here before the H1. As I said, good coding practices. Line, and then I'm gonna give it a height 100%, so that it will take the height to be 100%. It will take the full height, and then width, since the percentage is easier to work with, a 1%, as you can see, the text is moved to the right a bit, and I am gonna give it a background of background image of linear gradient, so a gradient color, gradient, and then I want the top to be transparent and then the bottom to be green. Let's see how it works out. Okay, height, I forgot the E here. Alright, as you can see, there is a smooth gradient right here. So here it's transparent, so you can see the black color on the background, and as it goes down it's becoming green. But there are no separations between them. Actually there are 4 lines. It just looks like a single whole line. To actually separate them, we are using margin, and then first one is going to be top and bottom, which we don't need to change, so 0 pixels, and then 20 pixels on left and right. There we go, it changed just like that. And the width, I'm just gonna change a little bit. Alright, I guess 2 is gonna be good. Once we change the animation, alright, 15 might be good. Alright, now all we need to do is add an animation or a keyframe. Add keyframes. Oh, here, keyframes, and then I am gonna give it a name of fall, since it's falling down. So at 0%, I need it to be translate. So we don't need to use transform, since there is a property called just translate right now in CSS. So we just write translate and then X offset, which is 0 pixels, and then Y offset, which is going to be 100%. First negative 100%, we don't need to see it, and after that just copy it and paste it. I mean, here it's positive and here it's negative 100%, and then we will just put it right here. Animation fall, and then 1 second infinite, so it just goes on forever, and linear, so that's smooth. Alright, now it's working. Alright, now that that's out of the way, the lines are moving equally, so all the lines are equal and there is no randomness right here. Alright, for the randomness we are going to use the L1, L2 and L3 class names that I specified before. So dot L1 is gonna have animation delay. So the animation delay basically delays the animation going to the particular element by a specified second or time. And here I'm gonna use 0.2 seconds. Copy it, paste it, and paste it. Right, I'm just gonna go full on random here, so 0.5 and then 1 second. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay, we need to put it on L1, L2, L3 and L4. Sadly there are no Elmos right here, and the animation seems to not be right now it's working, but it's not smooth. Also I wanna give it a box shadow of 0 0 and then 10 pixels green so that it glows. Alright, the animation is working, but there seems to be a problem. Now the animation ain't so smooth, and I figured out what happened. It's just I forgot to put 100% right here. And right now, oh oopsie, I need -100 here and then positive 100% right here. And there we go, it's working perfectly right now. And also, it would be great if our text has some margins with it. So I'm gonna put it margin left 10 pixels. Okay, 40. Alright, now it's looking great and our matrix effect is done. I hope you all enjoyed the video and learned something new on the way. Until the next video, goodbye.